What is up, friends? Well, a Nintendo Direct. The first Nintendo Direct of 2023. There's been rumors swirling around that a Nintendo Direct would take place this week, and I thought that a Nintendo Direct would either be on the 8th of this month or the 15th. And as soon as those rumors started swirling around, I knew it would be the 8th. My confidence has paid off. Here we are, February 8th, 2023, for the first Nintendo Direct of the year. And as always, I am so extremely excited. Probably too excited, to be honest. Here I am in a special episode of the Kiro Tarakai GameCast to react to and discuss this Nintendo Direct. But I'm not here alone. For today, I'm joined by none other than the one and only Dr. Normal. Hello, Doc.
Hello.
It's good to have you here.
It's good to be here.
Well, if there's one thing better than watching a Nintendo Direct, it's watching a Nintendo Direct with a friend. So, the Nintendo Direct is still a bit off. So, to pass the time, I think we should go ahead and give any of our predictions, hopes, or dreams for this Direct. So, Dr. Normal, what are some of your predictions and hopes for this Nintendo Direct?
Well, I think that if they don't show anything regarding Tears of the Kingdom, me and Nathan will both be very upset and probably throw our Nintendo Switches on the ground. Hopefully not, but it'll be very disappointing if they don't. So that's my number one concern of this Direct.
Yes, it's less than 100 days away. It's exactly 93 days away. Yes, I keep track of how many days until Tears of the Kingdom are left.
Unless they delay it again.
I hope they don't.
Yeah, me either.
Any other predictions? Other hopes?
Well, as we were just talking about Pikmin 4, I'm not a Pikmin fan, so I really don't know. But I think I am more excited for Pokemon Day on February 27th. I'm probably as excited for that as Nathan is for this Direct.
Yes, and I mean, you talked about, being excited for Pikmin 4 despite not being a Pikmin fan, and that's the thing about Directs. Even if there are announcements that don't excite me personally, I'm still excited because I know someone else will be excited. And of course, Nintendo Directs, I always love making predictions, and so I have a decent amount of predictions that I'll try to go over quickly. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp was announced at E3 almost 2 years ago and delayed. And there's been evidence that it might be seeing a release soon, so we'll see about that. Jonathan, have you ever played any of the Mario and Sonic games?
Yes, I played Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympics made in 2011 or 2008, one of the 2 years, and I played it on the Wii.
Yeah, back in 2008, the first ever Mario and Sonic game. And we'll see if this year, if Sega announces if they're doing a Mario and Sonic 2024, because they typically release the year before the Olympics. So it'd be Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Paris 2024. We'll see about that. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 DLC. It's interesting that a decent amount of my predictions are DLC, because Nintendo has really, this generation, pushed a bunch of DLC. So we'll see about the next wave of that DLC. Other DLC, Fire Emblem Engage DLC, they announced that back at the Game Awards. We'll see about that. The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC, that's a given for Nintendo Directs, that they show the next courses in the Booster Course Pass. A year in, the Booster Course Pass has lost a bit of its excitement, but I'm still excited to see what new courses they might reveal. Lastly, for DLC, I hope they add some new sports to Nintendo Switch Sports.
That would be pretty cool. Because if you think of Nintendo Switch Sports, what does it remind you of? On the Wii?
Yeah, Wii Sports, obviously.
And that was the first ever game I played on the Wii, and probably my second favorite, followed by Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
Yes. Yeah, what sports do you think you would like to see added to Nintendo Switch Sports?
Well, of what's on there, I'm thinking something more exotic.
Something like from Resport Resort, maybe.
I'm thinking, I mean, it might be a bad idea, but something in the water, Like, since it's motion control and it's a lot more advanced than the Wii was, maybe if they did a swimming competition.
That would be interesting.
Like I said, exotic,
Yeah. But yeah, I Nintendo Switch Sports was announced a year ago in a very good direct that I enjoyed back in February 2022. So it's a year old, but I still think they need to add at least one more sport. And data mines have found that there may be evidence of basketball and dodgeball. I don't know if they'll add any of those, but
Those were in Wii Sport Resort.
yeah, basketball was.
And yeah, that was a fun basketball. But again, if they do add any sports, it will be, I think, more fun for everyone just because of how much more advanced the Nintendo Switch is as opposed to the Wii. Not saying that it's better, but the motion controls are more accurate. Just reminds me of bowling on the Wii. You would swing and your arm would go around 3 or 4 times.
Yes. And then games that are coming out soon, I'm sure they'll show us one last look at those, namely Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe and Octopath Traveler 2. For Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, recently they leaked the box art of the game, and on the back of the box art, it detailed a mode that has not been announced yet, Magolor Epilogue, which would presumably take place after the events of the game. So perhaps they'll give us one last look at those 2 games and show off the Magolor Epilogue. I also want a 3DS port. After Miitopia was released back in 2021, I want to see more 3DS games given new life on the Nintendo Switch. Perhaps, as people have been requesting, Kid Icarus Uprising ever since Sakurai mentioned, hey, somebody needs to give this a Switch port on his YouTube channel. Another rumor that's been swirling around for a while now, Game Boy on Nintendo Switch Online. Last summer, what looked like an emulator for Game Boy and Game Boy Advance on Nintendo Switch Online leaked. We don't know if that's real, and we have no confirmation yet whether Game Boy is even coming to the Nintendo Switch. I'd be happy to see it. The more of Nintendo's legacy content, the merrier. A DLC I forgot to mention earlier was the Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope DLC, which, interesting enough, will have Rayman in it, but not this wave. The first wave, which has yet to be revealed, which I'm sure we'll see in this direct, is Tower of Doom, which does not have Rayman. That's wave 2, I believe. Also, I keep on coming up with DLC that I forgot to mention that's on my Nintendo Direct bingo board. Splatoon 3 DLC. I think most likely they'll save this for June, whatever E3 equivalent they have this year. But still, I'm sure we'll see some sort of update for Splatoon 3. A Mario and Luigi reboot. Mario and Luigi is missing in action, and Dr. Norm and I both have a love for the Mario and Luigi series, and I'd love to see it return.
Bowser's Inside Story
Yes.
was of the best.
Such a good game. I just want to. I don't have a 3DS, but I want to get a 3DS just to play Bowser's Inside Story. Next up, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but Pikmin 4 is real. If you watch my reaction to the last direct, I was pretty excited because Pikmin 4. Miyamoto has been mentioning it for years and years. I think it's 7 or 8 years now that was the first time he ever mentioned it, and we never had official confirmation, but last direct, we had official confirmation. And I hope that we see more of it in this direct. Otherwise, I might start to get worried that it's going to be delayed. A new Super Mario Bros. Game. 2D Mario is missing in action. It's been 10 years since the last New Super Mario Bros. Game, New Super Mario Bros. U. And Super Mario Maker has kind of left the future of 2D Mario a bit uncertain. But I'd be excited to see something, not necessarily a new Super Mario Brothers game. I need to stop saying that. That's a bit of a mouthful. But something that reinvigorates the 2D Mario series. And in terms of Metroid, I hope we see Metroid, but I say that every direct, and we never see any Metroid. 2 things that people have been talking about for months and months. Metroid Prime HD, a remake of perhaps the trilogy or just the first game. And of course, Metroid Prime 4, which I really hope we see this year, because it was announced 6 years ago at E3. And yeah, Metroid Prime and Metroid fans in general are just really hungry for that game. Star Fox Grand Prix, that's a joke, of course. Star Fox Grand Prix was a fake leak that Nintendo made a couple years back. But I would love to see some Star Fox, because later this month is Star Fox's 30th anniversary, and that series needs some love because it hasn't seen an entry since Star Fox Zero on the Wii U. Next up, some of my only third-party representation, but Mega Man 12. I know in the past you've expressed interest in them making a Mega Man 12, so it would be nice if they made another main series Mega Man game, although I'm sure they're not going to do so until after the release of Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. And I guess this is the new Pikmin 4, but Mother 3. Mother 3 is the new Pikmin 4. It's the thing I always predict during Directs, and it never comes. This sequel to Earthbound, we've been begging for it to come over to the West for years and years, and it still hasn't come. So many of us have given up hope long ago. But after they released Earthbound Beginnings on the Wii U, maybe they could do it. Next, a mainline Mario game. This kind of overlaps with my hope for a new 2D game. But specifically, a new 3D game would be nice. I know they made Bowser's Fury 2 years ago, but...
Like Odyssey.
Yeah.
Do you want a second Mario Odyssey?
Yes, I want Mario Odyssey 2. Mario Galaxy got a sequel, and Super Mario Odyssey is my favorite game since Mario Galaxy, so I think it would be really nice if it got a sequel. Then again, I'm sure that if they do make a new 3D Mario game, they'll probably save it for the Switch's successor. Still, I'm confident that we will most likely see some sort of Mario in this Direct, whether it's a spin-off or a mainline game.
What would you like to see in the second one? Because you think they would add like new controls or mechanics to Mario, or do you just want new bosses, new stories, and hours and hours and hours of time to collect all the moons and whatnot?
I want Super Mario Odyssey 2 to be Mario Galaxy 3. I want Mario and Cappy to go to space!
That would be pretty cool. What if Cappy could turn into a spaceship?
Oh, man, that'd be a Cappy ship. That just sounds silly. But yeah, a new mainline Mario game. Hopefully a 3D one. It's been a while since a mainline Mario game. But we'll see.
What if Cappy turned evil?
Oh no. There was concept art for Super Mario Odyssey that Bowser would have his own version of Cappy.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. What if Bowser corrupted Cappy and Mario was secretly wearing a wig? We don't know.
And he just threw his wig. Mario's actually bald, guys. Man, yeah, this is...
Or he just has to borrow Luigi's hat. Or Mario is so embarrassed that Luigi has to go find Cappy.
Yeah.
I think that would be more funny than anything I think I've ever seen.
Yeah. If it's gonna be Luigi, just Super Luigi Odyssey. Give us Super Luigi Odyssey.
The return of Cappy, or like the revenge of Mario's wig.
No, yeah, I'm for Super Luigi Odyssey because it's 2023, 2013, 10 years ago was the year of Luigi, and so they need to do another year of Luigi.
What do you think of a fourth Luigi's Mansion, though?
That's not on my bingo board, but that would be nice. I need to move on from Mario. My Mario hopes and dreams could go on forever.
We're going to have nightmares thinking about a wig.
Yeah. Okay, my final 3 announcements. A third-party title I do not care about. There's always some of those in a Direct. A title not made by Nintendo that I really just don't care about that much. But again, like I said, I'm still excited about those titles because I know someone else is excited about it, most likely. And something unexpected. Every Direct has them, and that's typically why I'm so excited, because by the end of the Direct, there's probably something that I did not expect whatsoever. Last year's Direct, which I talked about in February 2022, was such a solid Direct, so many surprises. Nintendo Switch Sports, Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for a 5-year-old game that no one expected, and, of course, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, so many surprises. Last year's February Direct started the year off strong. I hope this year starts off strong with an excellent Nintendo Direct once again. And my final hope for this Nintendo Direct, my final thing on my bingo board, it's also the first thing that Jonathan brought up, Tears of the Kingdom. I'm coming back to it. I could talk about Tears of the Kingdom for so long. We need to see it in this Direct, and I'm confident that we will. It'll most likely be the very last thing that they show us in this Direct.
If not towards the middle.
Yes.
Because what if they have more... Like, what if they have a new game? What if they're showing something and they're putting Tears of the Kingdom in the middle to make it think like it's the last part of the Direct, and then announcing 3 or 4 other things? You know, just to keep people watching the Direct.
Yeah, that would be quite the surprise. But yeah, I'm hopeful. I think that finally, after getting 3 very short teaser trailers that were each only about a minute long, I think this is going to be the big one. Just a little over 3 months away from release. Like I said, less than 100 days away from release. This needs to be the full reveal trailer. Several minutes of footage with plot details, gameplay, extended gameplay footage, and of course, voice acting to give us more details again on that plot. We know next to nothing about this game, and I hope that changes starting today.
Gameplay controls. That's something I kind of want to see. Kind of how they did with Skyward Sword, showing you with the Joy-Con how it would affect the sword's movement. I'm interested how all the new abilities will work and how they'll be incorporated into the world.
But yeah, I should probably stop with my predictions and just watch the Nintendo Direct and see if it happens. Because I could go on about Tears of the Kingdom for such a long, long time. Because we've waited for it for such a long, long time.
Was it 6 years?
It's been 6 years since Breath of the Wild, 4 years since Tears of the Kingdom was announced. So yeah.
Oh wow!
It's been a long and winding road, but hopefully the journey begins to end today. That's why I'm so excited about this Direct, because there's going to be stuff that's unexpected, and above all, there's going to be Tears of the Kingdom, and so many people are going to scream and be really excited about it, including myself. Hopefully Jonathan will be more calm and collected, and be able to give a more level-headed approach, and actually look at the things that are happening instead of just running off and screaming and making weird noises and being really excited and hyper.
And hopefully no Nintendo Switches are thrown on the ground today.
Hopefully not.
For lack of content in a Direct.
Alright, I'm so excited about this Direct. Oh man, it started.
Oh,
it has started. Wow, that was unexpected. Alright, here we go.
Other information might be subject to change, potential updates.
Yeah, okay. Let's see, what do I start with? Oh man,
well,
I'm so excited.
Oh my.
Here we go. I'm going to be so excited and screaming, and Jonathan's going to be very calm and collected.
Well, no.
Unless there's something. Okay, what is it? Oh, yes!
I knew it.
Yes! Yes! Opening with Pikmin 4. The best way to start a Direct.
Teeny tiny spaceship.
Yes! Thank you, Miyamoto. Thank you. Okay, let's calm down.
That thing looked so cute.
Okay. We're seeing Pikmin 4 here. I'm convinced it's coming out this year now. Oh, there's a blowhog, fiery blowhog. Yeah,
that thing is ugly.
Oh! Little baby Snagrets. Those are terrifying enemies, but they're babies here. Okay, what's... Man, Pikmin 4. Okay.
Look how tiny.
Yeah, it's a little...
gracious. That's Alf?
Yeah, no, that's...
Looks like Alf.
It looks like... I think it's an entirely new character. Yeah, this is the opening area of the game. Okay, the onions look a bit different. What is...
It's a Pikmin.
Yes, I know what a red Pikmin is, you don't have to tell.
Oh my, yellow and blue too.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. I like it.
That looks cool.
The new camera angle is closer to the ground, is what Miyamoto said.
Oh, wow.
You can climb up walls.
Oh my.
And all the new enemies. Okay, and looks like they're going with a toy aesthetic with some collectible stuff.
And
Ice Pikmin. It looks like a little icy rock.
Oh my.
Man, the new Pikmin types. There's going to be 2 new Pikmin types. Probably. Let's see. Can't believe it.
So the ice one is not new?
No, it is new, yeah.
Okay. That is so cute! Look at that thing! Look how cute that thing is.
Whoa.
Oh my,
that is... What is that? Oh, there's more captains. What is that thing? Some alien kind of dog creature.
A mode of transportation.
You can swim and freeze water.
Otachi.
Otachi.
Maybe you can nickname it.
Okay.
You don't know.
I don't know. Okay, there's...
Colin. calling.
Okay, so we're getting names and stuff. So I guess that new Pikmin type... Oh, that's a BB long legs. But it's glowy. It's like a disco BB long... Oh, that's a Boston Pikmin too. The Empress Bowl Blacks.
Oh my.
It's deadly. So I guess... Caves are returning. Caves in Pikmin 2.
And the spaceship.
Yeah. This is a nice trailer.
That's cool. 3 other little spacemen.
Yeah. Okay, but where are they from and what's the... I think that's it for the trailer, but
Yeah.
wow, okay, so new Pikmin types, this new creature that might be the main mechanic, and...
Is there a release?
No, there's more.
Is there a release?
It's nighttime. Is there nighttime gameplay?
Nighttime's never...
You've never been able to play during the night.
Oh.
You can play during the night, and enemies rampage.
July 21st, 2020.
Yes! It's a summer game! Okay.
So, we don't know
Hello,
if you
everyone.
can
Hello,
play.
Mr. Takahashi.
Takahashi. And I'll be
And you don't know if you can play during the night. You
Yeah.
don't know just yet.
I mean, yeah, but it looks...
That was the latest trailer for Pikmin 4.
Yes. July.
A dog-like creature was spotted.
The dog-like creature.
What kinds of things will it show us?
Okay, so the dog and
Please
Ice
look
Pikmin
forward
are
to more information in
the
the
new
future.
mechanics we know of, and it looks like
Let's
caves are
see
returning
our
from
first
Pikmin
batch
2.
of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Wow, what a way to start it!
That's my question is, do you get to name that dog?
This new
Hmm.
hero
I think this is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Yep, Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Volume 3 of the Xenoblade
Man,
Chronicles
Pikmin
expansion
4!
DLC.
That was cool.
Sorry, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, but I'm still hyped about Pikmin 4.
Say hello to
I
Um,
mean, it's just a DLC.
newest hero.
Yeah. I mean, but more content for Xenoblade Chronicles fans. That's exciting. I'm so happy because we have a release date, and it's most likely not going to get delayed.
It's a summer game.
I'll be watching that trailer multiple times, dissecting it, and seeing what new features. So new Pikmin type, that dog creature, and what looks like it might be nighttime gameplay. We don't know much about story or anything, but man, if they have an E3 equivalent, that's going to be one of their things at a June Direct. Pikmin 4.
Tell me why! Is this really what you want?
Okay, sorry, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I just can't stop talking about Pikmin 4.
Yeah, hurry up, Xenoblade
This happened. This happened in the last Direct where there was games afterwards, and I couldn't talk about them because I was like,
Like
Pikmin
eating
4.
Granddad wasn't enough for you? Volume 3 of the
Poor
Xenoblade
Granddad.
Chronicles 3
17 minutes. Oh man.
February 15th, that's a few days away. The expansion
Yeah,
past
they're gonna
3.
get their new stuff soon. Oh, this is a Sega game. I cannot remember the title of it for the death of me. Samba de Amigo. Samba de Amigo. Yes,
Wow.
that's it. That's a brand new game in the. Is it right?
That is one creepy monkey right there.
Yeah, the only experience I have with Samba de Amigo is the character being playable in Sonic Sega All Star Racing. That's nice. If this is a new game, I cannot tell. But yeah, there's a new third-party game. That's nice.
Yeah, it looks like it would be in
Fun little
new
rhythm
game.
game.
Yeah, new game, not a DLC.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is a new game or a remake of a past Samba de Amigo game. The way they're talking about it. Yeah, I think this is a new one. Caves in Pikmin 2 and a new Pikmin type and a dog creature.
But I don't know if that nighttime thing was just showing what
Yeah.
they do at night, or if you could explore at night.
Yeah, but the way there is these little star fragments which look just like star bits from Mario Galaxy, they were scattered around. It looks like we might be like collecting those during the nighttime. And it's a Pikmin.
Summer 2020.
Nice, Samba de Amigo.
Looks like you'll be able to pick up the little stuff.
Nice.
What's this?
Got
a passion for fashion.
Is this Style Savvy? I think is the name of this game. It was a 3DS game. Is this? No, Fashion Dreamer. Okay, completely unrelated. But Xseed, yeah. Xseed is the developer. I don't have anything to say about this. I'm not a stylish influencer. But yeah, the little star fragments we saw in the Pikmin 4 trailer make me think that we'll be going around at night and collecting those as maybe as the main characters, but maybe as someone else entirely. But yeah, that
Maybe
was.
you're the little dog running around.
No, why would they abandon him on the planet at night?
Dude,
That's
that
so
dog
mean.
looked like he could fend for himself.
I mean, they have enough room for their dog. It looks like they have this big, long spaceship. More like a space shuttle than the previous ships. But man, that's great. We have a release date. I mean, so far, we're barely anywhere in the Direct, and it seems like it has some stuff that I like. We got some Pikmin 4. So happy.
Got an eye for fashion? Then get styling. When Fashion
Pikmin
Dreamer
4.
debuts exclusively
Fashion
on Nintendo
Dream.
Switch this year.
Yep. Yeah. Just gonna be talking about that for days and days to come. Delve into dark worlds. Okay, what is this?
Dracula's Castle
Oh,
Beckons.
this is
new paid DLC for the
yeah, the Dead Cells
roguelike
DLC. They announced this at the Game Awards. Dead Cells the Metroidvania game, and they're adding Castlevania DLC.
Alongside Richter Belmont and Alucard.
Yep.
Leading up to a showdown with Death
And there's a Lucard and
Dracula
Death himself.
Wield the Vampire Killer and other iconic weapons as you
Nice.
vanquish
I mean,
legions
yeah,
of
it's
monsters in frenetic combat.
Dead
Not
Cells
something I would. It doesn't not something I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
get into.
Dead Cells is a nice indie game. It's cool that a big company is teaming up with them to bring Castlevania to it.
Sinking its teeth into Nintendo Switch March 6th.
Oh, I don't think we had a release date before, but
Nintendo eShop.
no, we do. March
March
6th.
6th on the eShop.
Yep.
Pre-orders begin today, it says.
Nice.
Puzzle adventure
Tron
set in the
game
universe.
has been previously
Tron, I've
announced.
heard of that name.
Yeah, Tron is was a Disney movie that was.
As you navigate
Um,
a perilous world.
Yeah, I don't know if this was announced before. It's a more third-party games. But yeah. Can we go back and talk about Pikmin 4 a bit, maybe? I'm sorry. I'm just.
Who's there? Wait, is
Pikmin
that?
4.
Well, that can't be good.
Oh my.
The time-bending murder
Ghost
mystery
Trick.
returns in
Phantom.
HD.
Yeah, Capcom.
After kicking
I don't know if this is a new game, a remake, a port, or a.
With your powers, you can even help
I don't know.
I don't even know what the game is.
Me neither. But hey, as long as they show games that we don't know anything about, we can keep on talking about Pikmin 4.
Spirits onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
This direct is already great because it has Pikmin 4.
Two connected worlds.
Is this
one
Raincoat?
suspenseful thriller.
Is this the new Detective Raincoat? I can't tell. No, Deca Police. Never heard of this. But once again, the more games they show that I have no idea what they are, the more time I have to talk about Pikmin 4. Oh, man, and Ice Pikmin. That's certainly interesting. They're not really using colors that much anymore. If they used color, that would be, I guess, a light blue Pikmin.
Do you think the other Pikmin will be something like a wind Pikmin or something?
I don't know. I mean, since they have that dog, I don't know if they'll introduce a new type. Maybe they will, or maybe they'll reveal it later. But yeah, I think that, that new dog and perhaps nighttime gameplay will be the new mechanics.
This game looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Oh my gosh, she's a cat. Oh my. Never mind. It looks like a Persona 5 something.
It's a stylized over-the-top anime game.
Looks just like Persona 5. Oh my, that's a cool weapon design. It's like the ancient bow in Zelda.
That's the police. There's already been police. That's Astral Chain. Astral Chain already had police. Okay, what next? Okay, they have Bayonetta and the spin-off that they announced back at the Game Awards. Neither of us are Bayonetta fans, but I mean, I like the little. It's a cool little aesthetic. They got like a storybook aesthetic. And it's supposed to be, Bayonetta Origins, so it's an origin story for Bayonetta. I'm sure, Bayonetta fans would probably like that, but again, not.
Save money. She needs to save money.
You'll control both witch and demon at
But yeah,
the
this
same
was
time.
interesting because it was the
Cards,
first ever
raises magic,
reveal
and
at the Game
Cheshire's
Awards where
Cross
Nintendo's
to
revealed
travel
a
through
brand
this
new game.
mysterious and
They've,
dangerous
at
forest.
Game Awards, they've always either revealed DLC or games that they previously announced. This was a complete surprise at Game Awards. And it's interesting because they just recently released Bayonetta 3, but I mean, I'm not one to complain. I'm a Kirby fan. In the past course of a year, they've released 3 Kirby games. So I mean, the more love a series gets, the better for its fans.
It's like a strategy somewhat.
The duo will gain strength as they continue their journey by obtaining more powers.
Part exploration, part combat.
And battles can be more easily swayed in your favor. Can Cereza and Cheshire find their happily ever after?
Cheshire, let's go!
Bayonetta Origins, Cereza, and
It's not very far away.
Yep, next month. The art style's nice, but
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo
and
eShop.
it might be the start of a new sub-series.
How was
I
that?
wonder what the rating of it would
Next,
be.
It's
take a
team.
look at this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what is this? Have a look at this. It's gonna be something surprising.
A Splatoon!
Is this the DLC or is this like just a new update? I think this is probably gonna be DLC. Where are you walking? Yep, that way is DLC. They're announcing the DLC. What is it with Splatoon and always having DLC in the subways? Yeah, they previously announced that they were doing DLC, large scale paid DLC, just like they did with Splatoon 2 with the Octo expansion. Oh, you get to go back to Inkopolis. This is the place from the first game, and we haven't seen it since the first game. Oh, that is actually pretty cool. That you get to go back to the hub from the first game.
Expansion pass.
It's a pass, not just a...
Wave 1 is Inkopolis.
Introducing the Splatoon 3 expansion pass. This paid DLC includes 2 waves of content.
Okay, 2 waves. Okay.
The first wave is Inkopolis. Make this splat-tastic place from the original Splatoon game your stomping grounds.
Okay, is that it? What new features does that add?
This is Booyah Base. It's got some pretty nifty weapons
Okay, you can
and gear.
you can get new weapons
Spot
from
a few familiar faces alongside new
new and old
shopkeepers.
characters from...
Products here are the same as the ones in Splatsville.
Oh, they're the same
so
as
shop
Splatsville?
wherever your vibes
Okay,
are
but then what's new
strongest.
about Inkopolis? It's just an alternate hub?
Table
Salmon
turf
run
battle,
and turf
the
battle.
show,
Yeah, but what...
and amiibo functionality all work in the same way.
So
here
it
too.
works the same way as the other hub. What's new about this? Yeah, and so there's a Splatfest there, but... Okay, I guess it's just a choice.
The Squid Sisters
Oh my, they give me nightmares from Smash Bros.
Okay, so during Splatfest you can see the
Cool and freshness.
Squid Sisters?
Then head over to Inkopolis.
Yep.
Okay, so it's just an alternate hub.
First wave of this paid DLC launches this spring.
So it's just an alternate hub. That's not the most exciting. Okay, so okay, that's interesting. It's an expansion pass, so it's going to be 2 waves. The second wave is going to be the story wave with Pearl and Marina.
What's this?
Okay, what is this? Is it a teaser for the wave 2? Let's see what it is. Yeah, I gotta give us something exciting. Inkopolis as an alternate hub is not the most exciting. There's no colors.
No ink.
Oh, it's... Man, I'm surprised they haven't done this yet. Like, a world where there's no colors and like your avatars... Interesting. So that's going to be that side order. Oh, okay. So, the final Splatfest of Splatoon 2, there was Team Chaos and Team Order. Team Chaos won, so Splatoon 3 was chaotic. And this is what happened to Team Order, which was Marina's
Wave
team.
2 is side order.
Launches
Yep.
this spring.
So yeah, that's interesting. They're incorporating...
Will launch in the future.
So spring 2020, so an alternate hub and a story.
The Splatoon 3 expansion pass.
How
will
much
be
does it
available
cost,
later today on Nintendo eShop.
Pre-order game, yeah, that's what it cost you. Well, that's interesting. So
Wow.
an alternate hub and a story
Since its launch.
with Team Order and a World Without Color. That's actually really interesting for Splatoon.
We hope players will be
I'm
able
surprised
to
they haven't
enjoy
done
the
that
game
yet, because that's
even
such a
more
cool idea
with
where you try to
upcoming
make the
paid
world filled with
expansion
color,
pass.
like Paper Mario Color Splatfest.
Please look
which is
forward
another
to
game
more
I like.
information about Splatoon 3 in the future. Let's see some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Okay, this is a pretty good direct so far.
Illusion, Disney Illusion.
Yeah, they announced this a while back. I think it was delayed. Or wait, no, the date was just to be determined.
Donald Duck, and Goofy.
You know, it's cool that they're making a
Embark on a new
game in the
adventure
art style
filled with
of
3
the
magical
modern
books
Mickey Mouse
and
cartoons.
save the mysterious
Miska,
island of Monarch.
Miska, Mickey Mouse.
Run,
Okay, so the biggest announcement so far, Pikmin 4,
and
which is,
swing.
of course, really exciting for me,
Every
and
nook and cranny
Splatoon
of the
3
island.
expansion pass. So it's an expansion pass with 2 waves.
By unlocking
First
special
wave is an
abilities,
alternate hub in
you can
Metropolis,
reach new
and the second wave
places
is going to be
and
story,
find
which
secret areas.
I'm sure
Cross large
Drago
chasms
and
with boost jump.
Fluffy are
Ground pound
probably
barriers to open new spaces.
very interested about that
And glide
DLC.
through the air
because
to reach distant platforms and hidden
yeah,
areas.
this is wacky.
Each character's
Implications for the
personality
story
shines
from
through in
continuing
their
from
actions.
Splatoon 2
Up
with
to 4 pals locally can
Team
brave
Leader.
the island.
Oh, so it's
Share a
multiplayer
hub for
Disney
extra
game.
help.
It's nice. Cool art style,
Play leapfrog
multiplayer,
for larger jumps, or drop a
platformer.
rope to lend a
I wonder
hand.
if is it
Work
Metroidvania
together
style
to
or is it just a
save
normal
Monarch, and you
platformer?
That
might
seems like a
discover
cool
new
game,
paths.
though.
I mean,
While exploring the
I
island,
say this
you
during
meet
every direct.
unusual allies and dangerous foes.
But third-party support for the Switch. I love it
Study
when
their
third
movements
parties
carefully to
put
figure
games
out
on the
the
Switch.
secrets to
'Cause
victory.
they're showing support for the Switch and showing that
Join
it's a healthy
Mickey and
console.
friends on a high-flying
I
adventure
don't know how
in
much
Disney
longer it's going to be
Illusion
a healthy
Island.
console. We'll see.
Swinging onto Nintendo Switch July
Whether
28th.
it's next year or this
Pre-orders
year, because
begin
it's last
today
year.
on Nintendo eShop.
But still, it's pretty strong so far.
More emblems
Okay,
are
this is
on
the Fire
the way.
Emblem Engage DLC.
New
Let's see what
emblems are
characters.
coming to
It
future
seems like the
waves of
DLC
the
they're
Fire
doing
Emblem
additional
Engage
characters.
Expansion Pass DLC. Wave 2 includes
Okay, Hector.
Hector,
I see
Emblem
from
of Strength.
it's from one of the Game Boy Advance
Raise
games. Isn't it?
defense and unleash
I'm not sure. I
counterattacks.
have no idea. Man, Jetstream, where are you?
Soren,
Okay,
Emblem
Soren.
of
He's from
Acumen.
Awakening.
Cast magic spells.
Where are you,
Wide area.
Jetstream? Tell me your Fire Emblem lore insight.
Camilla,
She's also from
Emblem
Awakening.
of Revelation. Modify the terrain
I know a
to
lot about
meet your
Awakening
enemies.
characters.
Wave 3 includes
Oh, and there's Crom.
Crom and Robin. Emblem
Wow,
of Bonds.
Are all these characters
Foes
from
with sword and
Awakening?
magic attacks. Veronica, Emblem of Heroes.
I'm unsure about these characters. I think they might
Summon additional allies to fight for
be
your
all
cause.
from
I
yeah,
see Ike.
Challenge
Fire
new
Emblem Awakening
generations
back
to
in
recruit these new
the
emblems.
3DS time. Yeah, it's nice.
And in Wave 4,
Wave 4.
a new story called Belxenologue will be unlocked.
Okay, it's kind of like the Black Wolves in Three Houses.
Watch out.
A new story expansion.
Wave 2 of the Fire Emblem Engage expansion
Is it
pass for
released?
the Fire Emblem Engage game launches on the
Wait, it
Nintendo
did!
Switch
Okay.
system.
Shadow Drop!
Wow.
Nice. I did not expect a Shadow Drop from anything first party, but
Today.
nice.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's cool.
that's pretty crazy.
Take control of
Whoa.
your destiny.
Lots of, I mean,
This is Reverie, a world in which deities known as aspirations dwell. When a megacorp
wow, yeah,
enters the
most of
harmony
Nintendo's
between
first party
Reverie and
stuff
our
so
world,
far has been mostly DLC, which again shows the trend they've been having in this generation
in
towards
this
downloadable
narrative
content.
adventure,
Mhm.
harness your
Which there's
divine gift of
pros and cons to that.
clairvoyance
Sometimes I'm like,
travel
don't make
between
DLC, just make a new game
worlds,
already.
see the future,
But at the same time,
and
making
decide
DLC for
where
games we
you
love
stay.
is a great way
Many
to
branching story
expand upon those
paths,
experiences.
along with a riveting soundtrack by Celeste composer Lena Rain, set the stage for your journey. Eventually,
Oh,
side
man.
with one of the 6 aspirations
So-
like Bob.
So far,
They can skip
Power
this if they
or
want to
chaos
anytime
to
now.
change the stories
That does not look like
Which
a fun
destiny
game.
do you aspire?
well, I'm sure someone
Harmony,
likes it,
the
but yeah.
Fall of
Well,
Reverie.
we just read it.
Launches first for
Nintendo
consoles
Direct
on
can't be all
Nintendo
excitement, I
Switch
guess.
this June.
But let's see what's next.
These games will have you rolling.
So RPGs, role-playing
Octopath
games.
Traveler 2
Octopath
is
Traveler
just
2,
around
yeah,
the
I
corner.
said they would show that off one last time. It releases on the same day
After
as Kirby's
today's
Return to
Nintendo
Dreamland
Direct, a demo
Deluxe.
containing the game's opening hours
Yep,
will be
yep,
available
I
on
knew it. They do a
Nintendo
demo.
eShop.
They like to do that. Square Enix like to do that with their
8 new
HD2
stories
games. Put out a
await.
demo,
Which path will
letting you
you
experience
take
the
first?
first bit of it
Who
before it
will your
releases.
allies be? And where
So
will your
yeah, people will
journey
get to
lead
experience
you?
this soon and
Venture through a brave
see
new
how it
world
improves
in
on Octopath Traveler first
2,
game.
launching on Nintendo Switch February
Very nice.
24th.
February 24th, this
Yep.
month.
Keep it rolling.
Katamari!
Katamari Damacy
Contests
reroll.
in this remaster. We love Katamari.
We love. Oh, so it's a remaster?
Plus Royal
In a
Reroll.
classroom.
Oh, they already released Katamari Reroll, so this is.
Space? New features include
Katamari's
playing as
always
the
a
young
fun,
king of all
wacky time.
cosmos in
It's
5
a cool
new
game.
challenges.
Boring.
And taking photos with a selfie camera.
Pac-Man's Ghost.
We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie comes to Nintendo Switch.
We love Katamari
June 2nd.
Reroll.
In addition, active Nintendo Switch online members
Available
can
the
play a free
20th
trial of
through the
Katamari
26th.
So, yeah, you can try that out, Jonathan.
Maybe.
Combine the powers of the sun and moon.
Oh, Sea of Stars. Yeah, I've heard of this one. It's a who made the from the creators of I cannot remember, but another famous indie game.
Devastate foes with timed attacks in battle.
Yep. So yeah, like I said, lots of role-playing games.
Melodies and retro-inspired tunes from the renowned Yasunori
Can't say I'm not the biggest fan of role-playing games, but there are a lot of fans of role-playing games out there.
Sales onto Nintendo Switch August 29th.
August 29th.
A free demo will launch later today on Nintendo eShop.
Free demo later today.
Wow, lots of demos. Octopath Traveler 2, Sea of Star, and Sea of Stars demos out later today. So it's nice. Fans of those games will get to try those out today.
That looks like a fun game there.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, online multiplayer games.
Block areas to gain
Fast-paced is, yeah, it's basically soccer or ice hockey or something like that.
Boomerang
Omega
Yep,
Strikers slides onto Nintendo Switch April 27th. Pre-orders for this free-to-play game begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Alright, what's next?
Dive back into the sprawling labyrinth.
I should know this. What is this?
A collection of the first 3 Etrian Odyssey games is coming to Nintendo Switch, remastered in HD.
Remakes, yeah.
Many treasures lie deep within a massive labyrinth. Its paths are intertwined, and vicious monsters lurk in the shadows. A blank
Yeah,
map is
HD
your
always gives a
only
nice new coat of paint to
By
older
drawing
games.
the map as you explore, you can progress even further. Venture into the labyrinth with 5 adventurers. As the guild leader, you'll assign them roles, like the ally defending protector
remember what this
or
one
the
is for.
ultra-fast dark hunter.
Just how old it is, I don't know.
But be warned, every adventure is fraught with danger. Should you fall in battle, you can change your team and learn new skills to strengthen your party before challenging the labyrinth again.
So far, a pretty balanced direct. Role-playing games, plenty of third-party games, a few first-party games, mostly
Plus, take
DLC.
advantage of new difficulty options and a new auto-mapping function for smoother exploration. Etrian Odyssey Origins Collection launches on Nintendo Switch June 1st.
I always love when they
Each
release
game in
older
the collection
games
will also be available
in a
separately
collection, but
on
also
Nintendo eShop.
allow you to purchase them separately. That's
Pre-orders
nice.
begin today.
More
on
people
Nintendo
can do
eShop.
that.
Pre-orders today.
Yep.
Get
Advance
your
Wars.
tactical
Okay.
skills ready.
Like I said, it announced at
Calling
E3
all strategy
2021
fans, the
2
Advance
years
Wars
ago,
1
and they
plus 2
delayed it
reboot camp game's only a couple
because of the
months
situation in
away.
the world.
Join
And
Andy,
now it's finally
Max, Sammy,
gonna get a release
and
date. When
more
is it?
in 2 full story campaigns, each one filled with colorful turn-based tactical action. Flex your strategic
Let's see if
muscles
they're gonna
across a
release it
multitude of
quietly
modes. Design your own
anytime
maps
soon.
and share them with friends. Plus, go head-to-head in local and online play. Advance Wars 1 plus 2 reboot
21st of
comes to
April.
Nintendo
Nice.
Switch
Okay.
April 21st.
Good, it finally has a release date.
Begin today on
Very
Nintendo
nice.
eShop.
The wait is finally over for everyone. Okay, cut to black. This is something big. Okay,
Looks like-
Kirby's Return to Dreamland
Yeah.
Deluxe.
It looks like a
So
Kirby
this
thing.
is the Magalore
In
epic
the Kirby's Return to
that
Dreamland
was
Deluxe
leaked in
game,
the box art.
Magalore, the interdimensional traveler from the main adventure,
Mhm.
has lost his powers and
Aw.
must escape the realm.
He's
between
colorless,
dimensions.
just like in the Splatoon 3 DLC. Oh, dimensional portals.
But Kirby always helps everyone and fixes everything.
I think Magalore's gonna have to do his own this time. Magalore Epilogue.
No!
Dimensional Traveler.
All you
What?
can do now is a basic attack and jump.
Oh, so you start with only
To regain Magalore's powers
not many.
Oh.
Okay, so you don't have many abilities to begin with, and you gain more abilities as you go on.
with magic points.
Oh, that's interesting. So you start Metroidvania-esque, where you start weak and get much stronger.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get the Return to Dreamland Deluxe. This was the game that made me a Kirby fan. The original game on the Wii, Kirby Return to Dreamland.
That looks cool.
Yeah, and yeah. Sometime we have the Kiro Tarakai authors over to
Oh, yeah.
yep, multiplayer. Have the Kiro Tarakai authors over to play some Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe when it comes out. So it's very similar in aesthetic to Heroes in Another Dimension in Kirby Star Allies, and right down to Magolor's moveset. It's very similar to there.
It's available after clearing the story mode in
Yeah.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland.
Oh, what's this?
After today's Nintendo
A demo,
available
nice.
at Nintendo eShop.
You can get that, can't you? The demo too?
Yeah, I'll
Up to 4
I'll definitely try
players
that
can
out.
play a specially arranged
I
demo
tried
of
out the
select
demo
stages
for
in some
Kirby's
games.
Kirby the Forgotten Land and
Kirby's
loved it.
Return to
And
Dreamland Deluxe
Ooh, available
launches on
February
Nintendo
24th
Switch
this
system
month.
February
same
24th.
day as Octopath Traveler 2.
Pre-orders are
You'll get
available
to
on Nintendo
try that
eShop.
deluxe edition then.
Yep, I'll try out the demo.
We hope you're looking forward to the new story in Kirby's Return to Dreamland
Hey, maybe.
Deluxe.
Wait, when did it say the demo was available?
Here's some
Today?
news
Yeah,
about Nintendo
after-
Switch
yeah.
Online.
Maybe after this
Please
direct,
take
we'll
a
try it
look
out for a
at
bit.
this.
Yeah.
Please take a look at this. This is something big.
Black
What is
screen. A Game Boy.
it? Game Boy on an SO.
No.
The rumors were true. I never thought we'd see it.
No. No. Oh my gracious.
Wow. Finally.
Wait, does this mean you'll be able to play the Fire Red or the regular red versions?
We'll see. Let's see if they have any lineup. Tetris, Link's Awakening, Super Mario Land 2. Okay. I didn't expect them to add a new system yet, but they have.
Oh my.
This is probably exclusive to the expansion pass, though.
Super Mario
Land 2, Tetris.
Reclaim the
That's
games
the one I
Mario
think?
stole from you.
Oh, okay. They're adding Game Boy. This might convince me to get
Legend of Zelda,
Switch Online
Link's
expansion
Awakening
pass.
DX. There was a chain chomp. I remember seeing something
Yep.
about that.
Yeah, this is the original. There's a remake already on Switch.
Gargoyle's Quest.
Gargoyle's
Receive the
Quest.
Cool Realms
I saw
Fire
that
Yeah,
on
I've heard of
something.
that.
Gauntlet series. Game and Watch
Game
Galaxy.
Oh my gracious. That's something I'm gonna get Game & Watch.
Game Watch. I have Game & Watch Gallery for.
Alone in the Dark. The New Nightmare.
Okay, so some older third-party titles.
Supernatural
Man,
Shroud.
I just might get the expansion pass.
Metroid 2.
Return of Samus.
I've seen that played before.
Yeah.
The scariest thing back
Honestly,
in
the
the day.
3DS. Oh, Wario Land 3.
Traverse
Skipping
the world
Wario Land
changes
and
between
Wario Land
day
2.
and night based on your actions.
This is huge. Game Boy on NSO. This is crazy.
Kirby's Dream
Yeah,
Land.
I love-
I've played that before.
Yeah.
I have it on my 2DS XL.
Yeah, that game is honestly pretty short. You can beat it in 30 minutes. But yeah, this is a pretty solid lineup.
You can use the Game Boy,
It's not over,
Game Boy
is
Pocket,
it? There should be
Okay.
some more games.
or Game Boy
think that's
Color
probably-
You can use the color filter.
Yeah.
Up to 2 players can play compatible games together.
I
locally
might
or
just get the
online.
expansion pass. This is so crazy. They're finally adding Game
Games
Boy.
will be added
Okay,
in
more.
the future.
Oh,
Homages.
Pokemon trading card game?
Yeah.
What?
There was a game of the trading card. And Game Boy Advance.
So that means
The rumors were true.
that means you can play the Fire Red and the
Manish
Leaf Green.
Adding 2 systems at once. Game Boy, Game Advance.
Plus expansion pack.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. What? Yes.
I
This
can't
is crazy.
believe that. That's
The rumors were true.
Super Mario Advance.
That's great because that game was on the Wii U and there were exclusive levels that were not available elsewhere, and the Wii U eShop is shutting down. Wait, what?
WarioWare.
Okay, yeah, so they're including the e-reader level games in Super Mario Advance.
If they don't put that Pokemon game in here, though,
Is this
they better put the Pokemon Fire Red in here. The original Mario Kart.
Well, yeah, Super Circuit. Not Super Mario.
Well, one of the
Yeah,
original.
I mean, yeah, similar to the original.
Oh, oh my gracious!
I just might have to get the.
Well, I'm going to get this.
Oh man.
But where's
maybe we can get a family plan for the expansion pass.
we can? Where's the Pokemon game stuff? I'm gonna be upset if they don't do this.
Here, listen. They might announce some of those separately in the Pokemon Presents later this month.
Maybe. I thought they would add it
Oh,
on here.
Game Boy and Game Boy Advance. This is perfect. Fusion.
The F-Zero.
Kirby and the Amazing Mirror is amazing.
The Fire Emblem. We just saw that.
Yes,
the Fire
Golden
Emblem.
Sun.
You can play these Game
Golden
Boy
Sun is
titles
so
with
good.
Nintendo
Game Boy on the online, and then Game Boy
Oh,
and Game Boy
okay,
Advance
so-
on the expansion
So
pack.
you'll automatically be able to play online. So when does this launch? Game Boy. He's playing his Game Boy.
Select Game Boy titles will be playable on Nintendo Switch.
And mobile games.
And after
On
today's
mobile?
Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to play the Game
Available after the Direct?
Wait, what?
titles we introduced.
Available later today.
Please look forward to more information.
Whoa! Okay, after this direct, we're playing Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, and you can play some of the Game Boy games.
Let's see a few more headlines.
Man, Game Boy and Game Boy all at once.
Metroid
Prime Remastered! It was true! Yes! Okay, this is one of the best directs ever, based on what we've seen.
Yeah.
It is disappointing that this is not all 3 of the original games, but at least it's a remaster, a complete remaster of one of...
If they don't put the
If they don't...
the Pokemon games on that, though, I think I'm going to be upset.
Metroid... This looks so good in HD. This looks so good in... Oh my goodness. Prime fans. After this, they're going to show Metroid Prime 4. I'm sure of it. Oh, I got Prime Trilogy on the Wii U. I'm going to have to get those too. Man. Whoa. This is...
Oh, anyone else love this music?
Yes. Yeah.
Ridley? Meta Ridley.
Yep, Meta Ridley. You need to try Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime Remastered. Not the most creative title, but still. Oh, this is crazy.
When's it coming out?
The first Metroid
Hold on.
Prime game.
I would say November. I don't know. That's
You think it's going to come out later this year?
Yeah, and then
I thought... Well,
Metroid Prime 4 will come out next year. So Retro's been
Samus
I
Aran.
assume Retro's been developing this.
oh, that looks awesome.
Yes, it is amazing. Metroid Prime is amazing.
Advisors are the key to your adventure. They'll help you
This has
discover
been a lot of screaming within a few minutes.
progress.
Game Boy and Game Boy Advance and
But I want to find out when they're putting this. You can scan creatures similar to Breath of the Wild.
Advisor
Yeah,
may be
and
required.
yeah. It's this Metroid Prime is
It's like it's got a lot of puzzles in it, too.
yeah, it's got some tricky parts.
Oh my. That gives me...
Metroid
Oh
Prime
my.
is so legendary. It's amazing. It's getting a remaster. This looks so good.
Dual stick controls allow you to move around.
Yeah.
Point of view movement.
Metroid Prime games, the Metroid Prime games already look so good, but this looks so much better.
That looks cool.
But Monkey's Paw, it's not the trilogy, it's just the first game. But that's fine.
It's a
remaster.
Metroid remaster. You can play it on the Switch now.
When?
When?
Just Nintendo eShop.
Today? On eShop?
What?
Later, physical version is later on the 22nd.
They shot it, guys. They just this is Raincoat. They just shadow dropped Metroid
Can you
Prime
believe
Remastered.
that? You can buy that today on eShop.
They just shadow dropped Metroid Prime Remastered. That is just for that alone. This direct is going to be legendary because we haven't seen Metroid Prime since Metroid Prime 4 was announced in 2017, and suddenly they just show up and say, "Here's Metroid Prime Remastered, dropping today." That is crazy. And Game Boy Advance. Oh man. Although I wonder, is the remaster going to be full priced? Probably. But hey. It's Metroid Prime. It's still a bit odd. Why did they not take that opportunity to say, "Hey, Metroid Prime 4 is still being developed as well"? But hey, Metroid Prime is Metroid Prime.
At least Tears of the Kingdom is coming up.
Hopefully it's in this direct. Man!
What if it's not at the end and just after this? We don't know.
I don't know. But this direct, I am pretty confident that this has been one of the best directs ever because
I love that Game Boy Advance that they're having.
Game Boy Advance is amazing. Metroid Prime Remastered, Pikmin 4, all the DLC.
But I'll say it again, they've got to put that Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green in there. They've got to.
Metroid Prime Remastered.
Or Red and Green.
What about Red Kados, or however you pronounce it. Yeah, these are some pretty good games. Wow. Just that they... So Metroid Prime fans have been wishing for something for years and years, and they just show up with Metroid Prime Remastered and just release it the same day. That is crazy. That is just crazy.
During your travels, you'll visit various locales and team up.
For that move alone, this is one of the best directs ever. Whoa. And I'm sorry that I'm ranting on and about this, but they did Game Boy and Game Boy Advance and Metroid Prime back to back. Hurts my throat so much.
And then still Pikmin 4 coming out in the summer.
Yeah. Man.
to
Man,
make split-second
this is-
decisions to edge closer to
Whoa.
victory.
And this is going to be a weak year for Nintendo.
What
Nintendo Switch is
revelations will
weighing
come
down.
to light
No,
in the
Metroid Prime Remastered.
below.
Pikmin 4 and adding the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance.
So, with them releasing Metroid Prime Remastered, I bet they're going to see how well is this going to sell, and then they're going to determine their plans for Metroid Prime 4 from there on. Fantasy Life?
Fantasy
Is this a brand new Fantasy Life game? Let's see. Or is it... These games were on the 3DS, I think. Fantasy Life and Fantasy Life.
Life you want in a new Fantasy Life game.
Okay, so it's a new thing. Okay.
The girl who
is this-
steals...
Exploring the once thriving island,
That looks like a me character.
you'll meet a
It
mysterious
kinda
girl.
does. That's
I'm meeting someone. I'm gonna send you back 1,000 years. Ugh.
And present. To make the island your own.
Oh, man.
Oh. Travel between the past and the present. That looks
That
like Animal Crossing.
Yeah, it does.
And Overcooked.
Oh, man.
Paladin, magician, and more.
RPG.
Take
I
on
like it.
different roles
Wow.
to develop the island.
Looks like a cool game.
Man, Jonathan, I'm gonna be so divided between editing this video and watching you play Game Boy and playing the that looks just like Animal Crossing and playing the Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe demo.
1,000 years, the
Wow.
restoration is about to begin. Fantasy Life I. The girl
Fantasy
who
Life
steals
I.
time.
That's an interesting Fantasy Life I, not 2 or 3 or anything.
Uh-oh.
Cut to black.
What is this?
Is this code?
Looks just
This
like...
is that Professor Layton? This is Professor Layton, isn't it?
What does that mean? Mega Man? No.
No,
not
Professor
Mega
Layton. Puzzle series. We have not Professor Layton is, and the New
The
World of
new-
Steam. A steampunk Professor Layton. They're just gonna show that, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
Just a teaser.
Wait, 4 races! Oh my. This is
Professor,
what
this direct has been great.
I want to see this.
Whoa, this. What is
What? Yoshi's Island?
This is not. This is a new course.
Is zooming into Wave
This is
4
a brand new course
Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course past
Yoshi's Island.
based on Yoshi's Island. What? That's crazy. A brand new course that actually looks
Cool.
pretty good for once.
Oh, one from Double Dash.
A new character. A new character.
Ah!
added to Wave 4.
Okay, wow, Wave 4 is amazing.
You see the clouds from
Yeah,
Yoshi's Island?
you hit them and they do things. That's amazing. This is a...
Wave 4 of the
That's all they're going to show us, though. But they're going to show us more later. Wow.
Oh, what was that from Double Dash, though?
It's Birdo, a brand new... They've not done new characters before. They're doing new characters now. Spring
Available in
2023.
spring.
Switch Online Plus expansion
Wow.
members can
Wow, wow,
choose
wow. That's amazing.
Wow.
A new character and...
A
well,
new course.
And the new course that actually looks amazing. Minecraft Legends and Blanc.
Yeah.
Okay. This is just this Disney Dreamlight Valley. This is just a montage. It's probably gonna be like a montage and then Tears of the Kingdom.
Minecraft Legends. That looks kind of cool.
Wow. 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 A direct... What time is this? We've got about 10 minutes left, so... approximately. So they could give us a Tears of the Kingdom big trailer.
I
But
think they will.
what we've seen, this is a direct for the ages. This is a direct... I say that with every
Mega
direct, but-
Man.
Yeah, Legacy Collection. They announced this previously. They've shown it a bunch, but that's pretty cool. You can do the battles online against other people. Wow. 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 This direct, man. Yeah, and that's this isn't. No, that's not. Just that the.
Baseball something.
Wow. All the DLC, Game Boy and Game Boy Advance.
That looks Disney
Metroid
Dreamlight Valley.
Prime dropped, and everything else that happened, and Pikmin 4, and the Booster Course Pass Wave 4 looks amazing.
That's a cool Dreamlight Valley.
Yeah, people like this game. It's been getting some good amount of support. Tales from Tony Remastered. Yeah, they got that back in September announced. Wow, a direct for the ages, and they can end it perfectly with Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah. What if they end up... This has to be
Thank you
Tears
for
of the
staying
Kingdom.
with us so far.
This is our last announcement.
This will be our last segment.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Has to
Take
be.
a look.
This is a direct for the ages. This is a direct for the ages.
This is it. Tears of the Kingdom.
Yep. Weather, thunder. We're in the sky.
Yep, there's, what do you call it?
What's that green glow? That's okay. That's one of the war points. Flying enemies.
Oh no, new enemies that fly.
Whoa. What is going on?
Oh, the islands in the sky.
Yeah.
A new type of mining.
Oh, so
Rise, my servants.
this is Ganondorf speaking.
That is his voice.
Hyrule, eliminate this kingdom and her
A
allies.
blood moon.
Oh my goodness.
Leave no survivors.
Ganondorf's having his revenge, isn't he?
A big blood moon.
Malice everywhere. With no survivors. Ganondorf is voice acting.
Oh, new styles of both.
Okay, so now that the enemies have been upgraded.
Epona!
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Now that the enemies have been upgraded because of Ganon's malice. He spread his malice everywhere.
Yeah. But that's Epona, though.
That dragon thing was carrying the enemy. What is that?
A big block enemy.
And that Ganondorf has voice acting. People are going to be dissecting this.
Sure, you'll be able to stop him.
This is the big story trend.
Not sure you'll be able to stop him. Look how big that world is. What a seeking arrow. Shield surfing.
No.
A new rune.
Okay, that's...
New weapons.
So, what is...
His arm.
Yes, his arm is giving those abilities and it's corrupted.
You can move
Okay,
things.
so...
Flying mechanics in the sky. What? Tears of the Kingdom.
Is that it for the trailer, though?
You can ride a vehicle, though. This is my thing.
That was just like a few minutes, but man, the things they showed us. Okay, there's more.
Mouse.
This is it.
That looks like the beginning.
Lend him your power.
Who will lend him his power?
So it hasn't moved the date.
Yeah, people are going to be dissecting that. Oh, and Ganondorf, his voice.
That was his voice.
Okay, Mr. Alanum. No,
That was The
Mr.
Legend of
Takahashi.
Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. The latest entry in the Legend
Pre-orders
of
begin
Zelda
today.
series.
This is a direct for the ages.
A collector's
Collector's
Edition.
Various items will release on launch day. A new amiibo figure of
Okay,
new
new
amiibo.
amiibo.
will also be available.
Wow.
on
Look at his arm on that
Yeah.
amiibo.
We hope you're looking forward to Link's latest.
Oh,
grand
we
adventure.
are.
We are.
That's all for today's Nintendo.
No, they gotta have
No,
something else.
they showed us so much in that trailer, and they announced amiibo, and they announced collector's edition. I'm just surprised that Mr. Aonuma didn't do it himself. Wow! That was a direct for the ages, guys. That was a direct
951,000 people watching.
the ages. Wow. That was a Nintendo Direct for the ages, don't you think, Dr. Normal?
Most definitely.
Yes. Especially for me, because it started off with Pikmin 4. That was amazing. So many third-party games, so many RPGs. Splatoon 3 DLC, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 DLC, Fire Emblem Engage DLC, and Game Boy and Game Boy Advance on Nintendo Switch Online. What do you think of that?
Well, I would think a little bit better of it if we get the remakes of Pokemon games on there. Such as Ruby, Sapphire, Fire Red, or Leaf Green, or just regular Leaf and Red and Green, or Blue and Yellow.
Yeah, we saw games come out this month. Octopath Traveler 2, Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, and, besides one other thing, which we'll talk about last, one of the craziest moves Nintendo's ever done in a Direct. They just shadow dropped Metroid Prime HD. Metroid Prime Remastered, which is crazy. It's a bit disappointing that it's not the trilogy, but still, fans have clamored for that. It's been rumored, and they just dropped it out of nowhere. We expected it, kind of. Crazy. And then lastly, Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh my.
A full 2-minute trailer where we got voice act. I am so excited about everything this Direct showed. Not everything, I mean, but a lot of the things were so exciting.
Hey, look, the expansion pass is on.
Yeah, this is the...
Featured Blanc. A lot of this stuff is available for pre-order. I'm going to search Metroid.
Yeah, Game Boy and Game Boy Advance on NSO, those alone might have convinced me to get the expansion pass.
Mm-hmm.
I might get that. But wow. And you know, there's other stuff I'm completely forgetting. Professor Layton, a new Professor Layton game. Advance Wars 1+2 is finally coming out. Wow. That was a Direct for the ages. And any parting thoughts on this Direct? Because it was so amazing.
I'm looking much more forward to Pokemon back then.
Yeah.
Just for the announce of the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games.
Yeah, they can't not put those. Those are some of the Game Boy's best selling games.
I will be very upset if they don't put those on there.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. I can't stop talking about Pikmin 4 and Tears of the Kingdom and Metroid Prime HD Remastered. We didn't get Metroid Prime 4, but that's okay. Wow. Okay. That once again, that was a direct for the ages. One of the best directs I've ever watched. And I'm so happy I got to experience this all with you, Dr. Normal. Thank you so much for coming.
It was a pleasure.
And thank you so much to you for watching and listening. Once again, that was truly a direct for the ages. I'm Fawful DX, and I'll see you next time on the Kiro Tarakai GameCast.
Crazy guys, a crazy name. It's gonna be a blast. It's the